Good evening, friends. In the previous video, I have shown how to find out the fault current, the fault level was 10,000 MVA. We have found out the source impedance, the transformer impedance, everything in the previous video. I will not repeat it here now. Now I will show you how to set the overload current setting. For the HV side, the setting is 140% for 900 second, 180% for 720 second, and 180% for 300 second. So, how to calculate it? Simply 140% of the rated transfer primary current. We have seen the transfer primary current is 227.27 and 140% means 140 by 100 and CT ratio 400 by 5 in the HV side, so it is coming around 3.977, but this 3.997 is in the relay side after converting through the CT to relay. The ratio is 400 by 5, so the current is 3.977. It is the 140% HV side current in the relay side. Now what is the percentage of the full load current of the CT secondary? That means 5 ampere. That has been find out and it is coming around 79.54%. So you set in the relay this 79.54% for stage 1. Then stage 2 is coming in the same way. The percentage is 160%. It is 4.45 and 90.9%. In the same way, stage 3 it is 180% and it is coming around 5.11 and percentage is 102.526%. Now repeated overload protection. Our traction part transformer is designed to take 150% overload for 15 minutes and 200% overload for 5 minutes. So we are setting the current here for the HV side is 110%. Then the rated transfer current into 100 into CT ratio. So what it is coming? 110 into rated transfer secondary current reflected in the primary. How much it is the transfer secondary full load current is reflected in the primary side is 227.27 and your CT ratio is 400, so it is coming 3.124. 3.124. So how to set this repeated overload protection? Let's see in the next slide. Friends, the post overload setting in ampere, they have written 110 into rated transfer secondary current, but this transfer secondary current to be reflected in the primary because we are calculating the HV side. So it is 227.27 in the primary. The secondary current is reflected in the secondary current is near about 1091 ampere, and if you reflect in the primary it will coming around 227.27 ampere. There should be no ambiguity. They have written 110 into rated transformer secondary current, but it will be reflected in the HV side because we are calculating the HV side. So it is coming around 62.48%. And here they have given the time, operating time setting. The operating time of post overload OCR should be set to 60 seconds. 60 seconds. And post overload, this is for post overload OCR should be set to 60 seconds. Post overload reset time setting, that means after one overload, next overload it can come up after 3 hours. After 3 hours, this is the system. Here we have calculated the full load secondary current. It is coming around 1091 ampere. So the IDMT relay will be set at 190% of this rated secondary current of the power transformer, and its ratio is 1500 by 5. So you convert it into the relay side, it is coming around 3.64, and this 3.64 is how much of the full load current of the relay 5 ampere is 72.3%. And we have calculated the TMS on the same system, but here the time is 300 millisecond we have taken. 300 millisecond means 0.3, so it is coming around, TMS is coming around 0.089. In the secondary side, the stage 1, 2, 3 current has taken as how much? 130%, 150%, and 170%. And the time was given 840, 600, and 240. You said this thing, but you have to find out the current. 130% current, you can find it out easily, and you can convert it into the relay side and find out the percentage. The same thing will be here, but for the repeated overload, the rated load current of the secondary has been taken. That means 100% of the rated load current. And according to you set it. Okay. So I think you can calculate this thing from the HV side. This overload setting 1, overload setting 2, overload setting. These are the same system has been followed, but the percentage has changed. 10% reduced. There is one in HV side 140, 160, 180, and here it is 130, 150, 170. And the post current setting is taken as 100% for the LV side, and for the HV side it is 110%. And time is also changing with this thing. HV and LV time taken also changed. Then another, what is the other changes? Other changes is HV side current set at 1.8%, 1.9% of the rated load HV side current, and here it is taken 1.9 times of the rated load current of the secondary current. Okay.